Yeah.
So let people join, then we'll start.
Sure. I'll also share that.
Yeah.
You're live on Women Shine, right? Yeah.
Yeah, live on Women Shine, yes. So you can share on your timeline as well, no?
Yes, I've done it just now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, starting. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to Women's Shine Show. Today, the theme, like the day is 3rd December 2020, and the theme is Not All Disabilities Are Visible. It also focuses on spreading awareness and understanding of disabilities that are not immediately apparent, such as mental illness, sight or hearing impairments, brain injuries, learning differences, and cognitive dysfunctions, among others. According to the WHO report on disability, 15% of the world's population is living with disability. During the COVID-19 pandemic, isolation, disconnect, disrupted routines, and diminished services have greatly impacted the lives and mental well being of people with disabilities right around the world. Let me introduce you to a person, wonderful and amazing person, whose disability is her power and strength. I'm sure by the end of the interview today, I'm sure 99.99% will be inspired by her vision, her talks, her lessons, everything, her journeys of life and all. So let me introduce you. She's Dhanya Ravi. Hi, welcome Dhanya to the show.
Hi, Aparna. Thank you for having me here, especially on International Disability Day. It's a
Yeah,
privilege.
yeah. Yeah. So let me just talk about you for a few lines to the viewers, then we'll continue further. Dhanya is born with a rare genetic disease called osteogenesis imperfecta. She's known as India's glass woman. She's a recipient of state and national awards. She's a TEDx and Josh Talk speaker as well. Dhanya has addressed more than 4,000 people globally. She has personally inspired many differently able people to improve their lives and careers. Though afflicted by the very rare brittle bone disease, it could not crush her spirits or shatter her dreams. While the body curtailed her movements, she soared above its limitations. Dhanya, really thank you for giving me time and for this show. And really wanted to come on this particular day so that people who are watching, who are suffering for something similar or maybe other diseases, they might get inspired that life is not end. It is so many things one can do. So like everyone has undergone so much of struggles in their lives at some point of time. But the best thing is how you come out of that darkness into a wonderful, sparkling life. So, Dhanya, how did you transform darkness into sparkles? Really want to know this.
What's Aparna talking? I'm taking back my life around
Yeah.
28, 29 years back. During my times of birth, although I'm born in Bangalore, It took almost 2 months for the doctors to understand why I was crying continuously, despite of being cuddled or a toys or nothing was serving my, to stop them from me crying. And it had a tough time. It took almost 2 months. My parents had to travel to multiple doctors to, understand what is the cause regarding.
Mm-hmm.
And it, as a child, I suffered a lot, I would say, because I really believe in our life cycle. Childhood is one among the best period. We all
Yeah,
can
yeah.
hear it. And when I say about my childhood, it has been very different and difficult. My condition is characterized in such a way that almost 10 to 15 years, I know till my teenage, the bones are extremely fragile and it tends to fracture easily. So all my years of childhood has been very painful. It was always influenced with the fractures and the healing process of it. During these times, I was again, through not being able to go to the mainstream education because of the disability. As the kind of inclusion what we see in our society right now is not there, 20 years back. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a challenge for us. I was When I was like put always inside my room, it was a neighboring auntie who came over and took the initiative to educate me till my 10th. And it has been very heartening for me because although the 10 years, she done a voluntary service in terms of teaching me. It was, uh, her intention was to provide me her knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and she was very selfless. So this has actually helped me a lot. I was
Okay.
sorry. So this has helped me a lot in terms like today when I see that when we have a lot of fortunes of things based on
Mm.
technology and many other things, none of us take time to actually contribute our life to another person of something of what we have immense. So this is something she has taught for me, and that's how I completed my 10th. And later on, I took to Open University, and internet is one thing which has played a critical role in my life. It has
Mm-hmm.
opened the door for me. I would say being in my room all the day today, I'm connected with most of the people around the globe, and all these have been only through internet. It's a way
Yeah.
and as a person with disability, as you read in the introduction, there is a lot of challenges we go through, and one
Mm.
challenge no site or any platform right is the stigmas of what we go through. People
Mm-hmm.
around us label us in certain way that this is how a person with disability have to be, and they cannot do that. These are the things that they
Yeah.
do.
Right.
Links from doctors, from family, society. It has been very challenging, especially for a person with woman disability. It's even more a big
Yeah.
calling,
Yeah. True.
and it has been very, I would say my life was, I never grew up in a space of revenge. I always believed in myself, and I would say I grew up in a space of liberation, I like to say in that sense, because when I was being labeled by people of all these things, I silently kept myself believing in what I can do, and I just focused on doing that, and that kept me moving from the
Mhm.
darkness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing, amazing. I really love this, like living in a space of liberation, and I think that's wonderful. These kind of things, if they are there in our mind, then of course we can do wonders in our life. So, like now coming to another aspect, like since talking about public speaking and activism, right? You are the founder trustee of Asman Foundation Trust, and also one of the facilitators for an inclusive dance group, which is very interesting, And the group is called in the Invincible. So I'd really like to know about more of this, your trust, and about this dance group as well.
So, I've for almost, it's been more than a decade I've been in the social community. For almost 10 years, I was focused upon being part of an NGO where they nurture persons with osteogenesis imperfecta. And for at least from the I kind of I from after 10 years of my activism in the group, I started to feel that I need to focus more on, I need to experience my journey more on the disability sector and not just
Yeah.
OI. So that
Yeah.
actually gave birth to Asman Foundation Trust, I would say. So during these years of last at least 4 to 5 years, I've been doing things humbly in my own way in terms of connecting with people and helping in whatever way I can by joining hands by many others.
Mm-hmm.
And recently this year, so we on International Rare Disease Day, I and my friends were part of this Asman Foundation Trust, and we treated together, among others, we formed a small team and we conducted this fashion show by differently able
Yeah.
individuals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how on February 29th, so Asman Foundation Trust took its birth because we wanted to do a few projects, whatever we wanted to make a difference or our
Mm-hmm.
social journey. So for that
Mm-hmm.
we had to do a organization, and now and I'm happy things are getting labeled in AFT names. And the Invincible is again a group of community friends. I
Okay.
am the facilitator in that. It's my friends, Srilata, Pratap, and they many
Okay.
others who are part of it. We are part of a WhatsApp group where we
Mm-hmm.
have persons with disability in that group, where we share about our happenings, our likings, our challenges, and we do a team support there. And
Okay.
the founder for that group, Pratap, is like more focused on fitness. Persons with
Okay.
disability fitness is one of the essential part,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
many are aware of it. And he's a
Mm-hmm.
person who's lot into gym and many other fitness things. So dance and fitness, it's a combination that we put up to either make
Mm-hmm.
reasons to communicate together, be on the stage, just share our fun moments.
Great, great, great. In fact, during lockdown, also you, apart from this dance and fashion show, you have also raised funds of the tune to, I think, 1.58 lakhs. So that's also incredible. So from where do you get so much of energy to do all these things, you know?
I was very
Dance, raising
moved with
funds
that.
and so many things.
I was very moved with that project because that was crowdfunding which we done for
Yeah.
a person in UK, who's a person with cerebral palsy. So it's for him
Okay.
we raised the fund. And why I was moved is the funds came from different parts of the world, and most of the funds was from persons with disability.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
I used to get notes on that message saying that from this side of the world, from another person with CP, or from another
Yeah.
side of the globe, a person with OI, and I know it is very
Yeah.
hard. And there are funds which even came from my personal friends and circle of
Mm-hmm.
friends as
Yeah.
well. But it has been a very beautiful experience for me to raise fund for that particular child.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the rare diseases are very degenerative condition where it is a progressive condition where we need a constant healthcare support, and
Yeah.
not every person can afford for that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
challenging having a person with disability at home. It's not that easy to mental, physical, emotional, financial strength is much, much, much.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. So, really want to know the secret ingredient of your life that keeps you motivated all the time. What is that?
I think I would say it's music.
Okay,
Music, reading,
lovely.
reading and reading, but music is something that has always healed me when medicines failed
Okay,
to.
okay. So, what kind of music you would like to hear?
I personally like to hear a lot of classical songs. I
Okay,
like classical songs a lot, but I think music itself is a healer. It's just one tone is enough. It actually balances our hormones and get us more grounded. So I think
Mhm.
I love to listen to any type of music, but personal favorite would always be classical songs.
Okay. And any kind of Bollywood music you like to listen?
That's what I said. I love music in any genre. There is no particular interest, but
Okay.
classical
Okay.
music I hold close to my heart.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So in that case, like about you already mentioned about your studies in your childhood. So what about things at your professional front? You are a content designer as well. So like, what all you do?
So I started up my career as a data entry person. I used to
Okay.
do for 1 rupee. I started in that sense, and now if I'm not earning more, also I'm very happy with what I am doing right now. I feel it's very important that we all need to be independent. So this is something I
Absolutely.
really
Yeah.
look out for. It's not necessary whether we earn a 10 rupee or 1 rupee, but what we do out of it really matters, and earning that
Hmm.
keeps us a lot of independent, and it creates a lot of respect also. So it's very
Yeah.
very
True.
important to be occupied and be independent with whatever you feel like doing. And when
Hmm.
you're earning something of what you truly do, it's very beautiful. So my career friend so far has been into content writing, and I'm also in the admin side for hospitality. So
Okay.
bundling up with a few little things of whatever I get to do apart from my social role.
Yeah, yeah. So you are in fact playing a major role in this Amrita Varshini Charitable Society, which is India's first NGO for people affected by osteogenesis imperfecta. So tell us about this.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I started up my social role from this organization. I happened to read an article about a boy who suffers from this condition. Um, During my hardest days, during my very hardest days, when I'm truly not able to move my body, I came
Mhm.
across this article. A boy who needs his financial support, who was again a person with my similar condition of mine. So I immediately reached out to my friends who are in the networking side, and I told that, can you please help this boy because I am unable to do it. And they
Mhm.
said, please verify income. We'll do whatever we can. And I
Mhm.
verified the profile. I got in touch with his friends, caretakers, whoever has been with supporting him. And I
Mhm.
said, I mean, now my role is connecting you to my friends. They will
Yeah.
be helping you. And I done that. And now this person is currently working for a pharmaceuticals company.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
that is something very, 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 very beautiful. So
Yeah.
after the community connect of what I got through from there, Amritavashini Charitable Society
Haha.
was formed, and I was instrumental in form of making this. And that's what I said earlier. For 10 years, I was part of that organization as a member, and where we work together in spreading awareness about OI and helping each other. It's sometimes
Mhm.
it's very beautiful to be in connected with people in the same community. We learn
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
from each
Yeah.
other. I mean, any career. I mean, you
Mhm.
as a journalist,
Yeah.
when you get along with the journal group, and when you get along with the doctors group or teachers group, there's a
Yeah.
lot you share and learn and
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So probably, as Amritavashni has also been the same thing for me. For 10
Mhm.
years, I was part of that as a member. But after that, that's what I said. I wanted to give more of my life experience in the disability sector, because there are almost 7,000 rare diseases in our
Yeah.
country. Most of them are incurable. So at least I want to meet a few people in the community sense. So then I slowly took a break from Amritavashni uh, for me to experience these kind of
Mhm.
community friends.
Okay, okay. So, in fact, when you shared your profile, I saw the list of huge, awards and recognitions which you have received. So I just picked up few awards. I would like to tell viewers about them. Like one was one award, you are the recipient of Kerala State Award for the Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities. Then you winner of Spurti Special Award 2019 by Karnataka Women Achiever Award, then recipient of National Award 2018 in the Role Model category by the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, India. You won annual Inspire Indian Foundation Award IIF in 2014 for initiating activities for social causes from the Governor of Karnataka. You're the recipient of Brave Bengal Award 2012 for the Extraordinary Women by Film Brew, Kochi, Kerala. So viewers, this is a small list of awards. She's a TEDx speaker. She's been speaking so many ways. She's a wonderful public speaking person, a motivational speaker, and a Josh Talk speaker. So their list is endless. I just picked up few awards so that you should know how many awards she's got and all. It's a brilliant, really, Tanya. It's a wonderful talking to you right now, and such an inspiring soul actually. So now, if I move to
Thank you
like
so much.
the best highlight of the day, that you launched a YouTube video today in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So really, I want you to tell in detail to everybody right now on this.
Olangal, it's a musical fusion where we had three languages clubbed up. The original song is composed by Master Ilayaraja. He has
Yeah.
done the same music in Hindi, Tamil, and in Malayalam. And
Okay.
the song, we have clubbed all the three languages together. The participants on the song is we our whole aim is to build inclusion where we all are equally accepted, and
Mm-hmm.
it's we were nothing dramatic or nothing sympathizing. It's all about showing our ability and passion. So that's
Okay.
the whole core focus was, and it's a completely voluntary driven project where
Mm-hmm.
all these children, two of them are from Cochin, one is from Malappuram, that is three from Kerala, and I had a volunteer from Chennai, and another person whom I see like a sister, like who's from USA. So they
Mm-hmm.
are the five, and we had Prachi from Progeria condition. So these are the five butterflies, along with these two women who clubbed together in the visuals, and the complete audio treat has given Sudha Subramanian and Ranjit Mellapad. So they have
Okay.
been my close friends who kind of, they had shown that kind gesture in terms of doing this voluntary, and it's a beautiful thing that some of us they had a first time studio experience,
Okay.
and all of these children, I mean, adult persons with disability, are from different family backgrounds and from different healthcare also. Like we have
Mm-hmm.
dystrophy, progeria, spinal
Okay.
cord injury, osteogenesis imperfecta,
Okay.
glucose disability. So it's a musical fusion and inclusive, covered by differently able individuals who it's our way of giving back to the society,
Yeah.
in a space where we reflect upon inclusion and dignity. I would say it's we are not those being back. It's more of being together. It's a way of
Yeah.
being together, and I'm so happy today. It has been celebrated by a couple of the star celebrities also as well.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
They are also sharing their gesture in terms of spreading the word.
Okay, okay, that's wonderful. So, in fact, after this interview, you please share me that link also of the YouTube video so that we can share it extensively on our platforms. And
Yeah.
most everybody should subscribe it also, like it also, watch it also, and
Yes.
we should see the incredible work you have done in that.
Thank you.
So now, anything like since I think now I can see you are a multi-dimensional person, no? into music, also into dance, also into social activities, also into creative front like content, everything. So, like anything else you would like to enjoy in your free time apart from music?
I love watching movies,
Okay.
movies and books. These are the two things I personally love. I love to watch movies, good stories. There's a lot
Okay.
I learn from each character, and some movies are
Okay.
nice, yeah.
Any favorite movie you can you can just mention any
Uh,
name?
well, there's a lot of movies. We cannot pick any one. As you already know, I'm from South and I'm from Kerala, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
Malayalam movies I love and
Malayali movies, yes, yeah.
Bollywood movies. There's a mix
Mhm.
of so many beautiful movies, and
Yeah,
there are a lot of good movies, and every movie has its own way of story and
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. And for few movies are so inspiring, you really get to learn so many things from those movies. Even we have watched few South Indian movies where although they were with English subtitles, but they were really inspiring. So now that language barrier is totally gone, no? You just need to see the essence of that movie, what the message they want to give. I think that's more important in that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, Dhanya, it was lovely talking to you, and all the best for your future, for your
Thank you so much.
upcoming things which you have planned. I really want that the things which are there in your bucket list should be ticked in coming year and so forth. And the last thing, your message, any message you would like to give to our readers over here?
Yes, I would say that writing, reading is something very rare. People love to do it. And if you are one of those who are exploring in that journey, experience to the best. And there's a lot of reflection we get through writing and reading. There's a lot that we sometimes, I sometimes believe that in terms of spreading gratitude, or maybe in terms of letting go, all these are sometimes better expressed in words and writing. So writing is something, it's a better way of communication than we speaking. And hats off to all those beautiful readers. I think, being today World Disability Day, I think I'll end our session by reading one of my quote.
Yeah, please.
My disability taught me that nothing could scar my confidence as long as I choose to keep my face towards possibilities. And here, there is always a hidden blessings beneath in all the seeming adversity. Let's all
Always.
celebrate our life together.
Yeah,
This
yeah, yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All the best, Hania, for your future, for your life, and may you do really well. You just shine on completely. And for readers, for viewers, right now we are doing a story on Dhania also in our Women Shine magazine, which we will launch on 30th of December. So all the best. Thank you, viewers, for watching us. And thank you, Dhania, so much.
Thank you, Aparna. Thank you so much.
Yeah.